September is World Alzheimer's Month. Home Instead Senior Care's owner, Shannon Bell, is here to talk about a new program that they're working on to help businesses become more friendly with Alzheimer's patients. So welcome to 41 Today,
Thank
Shannon.
you, Taylor. I appreciate the opportunity to come share this exciting program with your viewing audience.
And we do have a lot to talk about. So tell me more about your patients and how you're trying to incorporate businesses into their lives.
Okay. Well, actually, we are non-medical senior home care. Home Instead Senior Care is about enhancing the lives of aging adults and their families by providing compassionate, individualized caregiving services with excellence. So we're all about caregiving to those who want to stay at home and don't want to go out of their homes as far as into facilities, but wherever home is, they want to remain there. And they may have Alzheimer's disease or some form of dementia. You know, Alzheimer's disease is a common type of dementia. It's probably the most common type. As I said, right now, statistics said that in 2013, 44.4 people have some kind of dementia, okay? That is going to grow in 15 years, 2030, to 75.6 million people.
And that's a large statistic right there.
Well, it is, because one out of every 3 seniors will die with some kind of dementia. And so I'm excited because not only am I the owner of Home Instead Senior Care, I am also a caregiver to my husband who's challenged with Parkinson's disease. So this particular program helps us to get into businesses so that caregivers like myself feel comfortable in taking their loved one who has Alzheimer's disease. And let me add, Alzheimer's disease affects thinking, it affects memory, and it affects behaviors, okay? So you don't know whether your loved one's going to have a coherent day or if they're going to have a confused day. So with that said, we go into businesses and we train. All we need is 10% of employees, or we can even train the trainer on how to, first of all, be aware of the behaviors associated with Alzheimer's disease. And then secondly, to understand those who have this disease. And then thirdly, to interact and to know how to communicate with your customers, with your clients. So what we do, we go in and it takes about 30 minutes and we do this training, and after the training is completed and successfully, we will give them a window clean that says Alzheimer's Friendly Business. And what that tells loved ones caregivers, I should say, family caregivers of loved ones with Alzheimer's disease, that, you know, I can bring my loved one in here and they're going to help me as they shop. It could be ordering food at a restaurant, and they may order the food and then say, come take my order again. You know, I haven't had anyone to take my order, and you know that you've already done that. You see, and so what you would do is just repeat the menu again and add what they had already ordered. So it was just one business. It could be banks, it could be grocery stores, shopping centers.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Shannon, for explaining all of this and what you guys do.